and welcome back to 2022 PMPL MYSGPH Spring Tournament. And I am Sis Jenny, accompanying me is
By now. It's been one full week, and it's really important that on this Sunday night they will get as much points as possible because those bonus points will be carried forward to the grand finals. This is the brand new format that we're running here in the PMPL MYSGPH. And without further ado, we'll be looking at Mr. Unknown taking us through to sunny Arangel.
Yay! Erangel, my favorite map. I love this map. If only can play 5 times a day. But no, I'll be selfish. But yes, I love this map so much. And it seems like it's starting from the north all the way to the south. It starts from Jogopol, ends in Subnoska military base. So a little bit of history about Erangel. Actually, this map is being influenced, highly influenced by a place in one of the places in this world, you know. So actually, if you guys Google it, you guys can see the name is similar. So to the creators, I think they did a good job.
If they want to loot up to Primos as well as Very Pure, they have ample of loot to go by. And speaking of which, we have a stray member of Team Secret already getting picked off. It's Axis Red One with a head start, while Psycho will have a little bit of a run in, and then Oleo's going to be trying his best to save his teammate, but nothing they can possibly do. Oleo is too fast and too furious.
If only he can actually get that in the bag, you know. He was trying to run back to get that confirmed elimination points, but I'm not sure. Team Secret right now, they're having a skirmish. I'm not sure.
You try to park the buggy in an order where you won't be able to get called up. Now, it's going to be Katam Susu that will meet the wrap of Matoi. He does have the shotgun. He's trying to fend off against 3 members of Axis Red One. This could possibly be Team facing off against Lungsker, where Genexus, they're far from the usual drop as well. So they're not too worried about this. Now that they do have more members coming in, Genexus is wrapping things around, and iShot's all alone. This is possibly the hardest way that Team Secret fans will have to swallow the current situation. But the damage being done, grenades being locked in, iShots, he knows that 2 versus 1 is going to be hard, so maybe he will go for a long skirt instead.
It's not good news at all for iShots because Axis is around the corner. They're going to come in for a fight, I'm sure. Genexus has already come in. And I don't think it's going to be a long ending. I mean, a long fight. It will be a short ending for this one. iShots, he's vulnerable. Loon can see him from the back. He's just lying down, proning, doing nothing right now. There you go. A fast ending for Team Secret. Back in the lobby for Team Secret, it's predictable that unfortunately they have been contested quite early. Started. But now we're seeing the chase from Yudu, Alliance for Rivals, and EVOS.
I don't think it's going to result to all too much between the two of them as they are cutting into the corners of Yatka. But I like the way that you brought up some fair points where they have the main rotation back into their hometown, and I guess we have to focus to this fight because they're taking it up close and personal. Molotov being expended as they drop one towards Perbura, able to be able to find Samzi. Their main factor already down and out. 3 members left for inside of EVO's VIP to fan off against Yudu Alliance. They started off with a lot of grenades. That is to my surprise. While Abby is only 50%. Sam is going to wrap around. He does get a little bit more vision. He will get the drop. The captain of the team trying to bring it all back. They do get 2. EVO's VIP. They stood up strong, and now Yudu Alliance is in trouble as well. Razor needs to keep a close watch. Ape will know he's going to be around. He did see a little bit of glimpse. Now they will tussle around this buggy. Luke damage being done. April getting tacked up as well. He does land those shots against Razor. Now it's down to Mika to turn it all around. He gets the angles, and Mika, he gets the drop. Now it's all down to Voki, the king of nades, landing one on top of Voki. Well, on top of Mika instead. Insomnus, what could he possibly do? Adam's coming in for the steal as well. Razor getting tagged. Insomnus, he's running around, and he's gonna assist Yudu Alliance on their pursuit.
Yeah, that was a beautiful game, I would say. I really like that CQC. They were fast. They were showing off their skill sets for EVOS equally to Yudu Alliance for Rivals. It was fast reaction. You could see how Mika come in clean, reading the minds of the enemy, but Adib were trying to win. But over in the kill feed, we are seeing that another. This is the same one. Apparently, Yudu Alliance for Rivals are going to do a push, and we're going to see whether Insomnius is able to clutch the two OG players. We've got Apple and Voke. Voke is coming out to play. So let's see if they can stand this off. Insomnius is going to do a smart, clean rotation here, but 2v1. Who is going to win the battle? They've seen one another. Insomnius playing mind games, but nope. It's just too painful from Apple shots and assist.
Now it's just early
back up.
blue zone, you know, like you can still easily heal back up. So that's not too much of a worry for the rest of KHI. And honestly, there's just short distance coverage for them to enter the zone, but there's going to be a huge population up to the center of this hospital ground as well. Now, Bard's going to take over the same exact era where Yudo Alliance had that fight early on. Clutch Gorilla, if we're going to be able to take a look at this, well, this is just likely off of that compound, while Homeboys, they're going to be sending Iron Pro for the far right-hand flank. And he's going to be moving up to the hill. Funky's going to be able to see it out while the grenade is being charged up, lobbed towards the side of Bard. Not going to be connecting, I do believe. The angle's not too clear for them. While they are having this tug of war, there's something happening up top of the hill. King of Mountain right now is Foreign Legend as they manage to get their bullets through the head of Saint.
They are the ones who are on top of Mount Getka. But here we go, Axis Red 1, like I said, around the area, now already met up with the Nexus. Again, these two teams were together. Adik, look, trying to do that sharpshooter range. Gonna get a little bit more to Damroot, but wow, that is very ambitious. He just threw a grenade. But anyways, Haynope here is taking up the fight with the Nexus. Mika is already down. Jumper has already opened up. But it seems like it's going to be an advantage for Genexus, even though they are kind of cramped up together. But they still can fight together. Already eliminated Mika, so left with Haynope and Jumper. And Jumper will try to give the orders on what to do. But Haynope is taking the damage. He's tanking it out. Tossing off the grenades. But someone is coming. Oh, what good game instincts that was.
But Haynoop slowly bleeding out. The grenade will connect perfectly. Longskirl with the Trollables hitting the mark. And it's all down to Jumper. They might suffer the same fate as Team Secret coming in from the northern end. Haynoop has been secured by Longskirl. One of the best players that we've seen from Genexus so far, performing very consistently round per round. This guy at least brings 2 points back to the team. He's not going to be worried about Jumper. They just leave them be. And more trouble lies ahead for Geek Fam on the foothill of Mount Gatka. Adik Luke coming over to Mini 14 has been dishing pain. They've blown up the buggy, so Geek Fam, they're left stranded. Though they have started out inside of Georgia Pole, this didn't seem like the perfect playground for themselves, but they still have the circle with them. That's good news. While 7-9, they're playing it really safely by the lower grounds on that police station. The other teams, though, on the southern end, they're gonna make quick moves. So Farong, they got to get their bullets ready for this.
Well, they managed to steal one person from Geek Fam, at least. Well, they were trying to come up to Mount of Getka, so I think Farang Legend is trying to take that away from them. But Dingos decided not to go into the compound of Sam 9. They are going to go away. But unfortunately, there is going to be other teams that's going to hit onto this scene right now. Geek Fam, again, being stranded like what Contra is saying. Join in with Yudu Alliance for Rivals. Snipes is going to get ended.
Yeah, Snipes. There's not going to be any assistance given to him by the rest of Geek Fam. Suppressed by the ones on top of the hill. Voki's going to get tagged out as well. The only member remaining for Yudo Alliance is April. While Geek Fam, they're just sitting tight. R2K, they also want a piece of the pie. They could climb up and just take Snipes out. Lex Bot is going to be able to find 2 members of Homeboys. Make that 3. Lex coming with a double with good coverage by the rest of NC. Oh, this fight here is just happening all over the place. Iron Pro gets dropped out. That grenade eventually will connect to Iron Pro, and even if it doesn't, Homeboys, they're pretty much stranded out in the open.
Yep, similarly to Geek Fam. Unfortunately, but Helton is coming in. Again, Damroot already knocked 3 times this time. Urdu Alliance 4 rivals leaving only with 1 player. Voke was eliminated by Helton earlier by the help of the Mountains. And now the people of the Mountains is going to come down and they are going to try and finish the deal with at least Geek Fam, with leaving QB and Damroot. He's still on his knees.
Oh, good
Yeah, yeah.
shot coming in from Radkid as he takes down Alex. Well, Lex spot. He's got no business being outside in the open, but the refracts will come in. Frankie holding the angles really well. Rankid tries to invade with his buggy and will meet up with the member of NC. Now, it's 2 members left for Taba NC. 1 member taken out earlier, Demigod. We'll just sit this one off. At least having the entire bunker of the warehouse could give them a lot more room to breathe, but Frankie, he will continue to flush them out with grenades if he could. So that area is off limits, and what they could possibly hit harder is to break all the vehicles so that KHI Esports can move off from there on.
Guys, but now, hello, Civil War, we are back. Brothers in hand, but enemies in the game. We are looking at Farang Legend and CLC, who used to be from the same clan. Now they are different, and now they are right neck and neck with one another. One more time, Shinzi just giving all the information, and they are wasting the time to push. I want to see this fight again to see whether the brothers is going to take each other down. You know, R2K is around the corner. Blue Zone's coming in, but it's not late. It's not too late for Clutch Gorilla to take the fight because QB will not do anything. He's just be a sitting duck over there. Farang Legend has to divert attention to the people of the mountains.
Whoa, NC now coming with a really close quarter combat. Fax tries to bring him down, and he will find another point. That's going to be a 2 versus 2 skirmish. Monboy coming in with his own vector, chasing around that section, and Frankie, he comes in with another frag of his own. Frankie could take out the res of KHI Esports, just hiding behind that wall. He's being spotted out already. Not too much he can do. The mouse is pretty low, but he tries to jiggle it. While we have Frankie as well as Flax working magic happen. And that's the 13th place finish for KHI. Thing goes down currently on the move. We'll at the rest of Bosker landing those shots upon those vehicles, but homeboys, with only 1 player to run the show, this is not going to be working out well for Bart. They still have another 2 that have survived. Farang will land those grenades in this civil warfare once more. Shinsei, there's not too much cover for them. Clutches out. It's Farang Legends that takes over.
Brother. The big brother is coming out to play now. This time they're responding well for this. But there you go. That's a classic example of we used to be together. Oh, they are the mastermind. But Team Bosku again have perfect timing, perfect plays. I'm not sure if they're going to dominate this time because we did see something happening in Wrangle back then when Psycho had a good point of advantage, point of view. And this time we might see another deja vu.
Just have to wait it out. It is still unclear. We have 10 more teams. Zoli now getting picked off as well. Ah, boy. He's still by the corner of the window pane, and that was a perfect shot coming in from Stone, bringing the car 98K here to fend off against the rest of Bosker. But the thing is, I don't even see where Sem9 plans themselves at, so that's going to be a really long shot coming in from Stone, the latest member added into Sem9, while the rest of Genexus is going to be pretty close by. They're playing by the corner of the hill, 1 grenade being lobbed here by Luyu, and it's going to be hard for him to actually land that one on top of Deb. That's the same area where he landed that pan winner chicken dinner, while we have Aboy still picking onto Team Hog. More and more revives will come true. Look at the crowd from south as well as north. The ones in the middle, Bosker has the perfect chance. All they have to do is to hold out this compound while the rest of them are squirming their way for help. Boy gets the nade. Baby Kim's down. And Dingoes, they have Kiddo here that's still hanging by the corner of the broken Dacia. Helton's gonna find one. Great work from Farang Legends thus far, while Stone gets another tap towards Dingo's Esports.
Team Bosku just showing a good gameplay here with the premium spot that I was talking about. 1 by 1 goes down. But Team Hawk has nowhere to go. Dingo, similar effect, but they're still keeping quiet. Helton on the other side. If you're wondering where this fight is, it's actually a third-party affair. So right behind Sam9, there's the Nexus, and then followed by Farang Legend. But Aboy trying to connect the dots to all these players that is currently proning outside. But with the current view that he has, the circle has to be in his favor so that he can get those elimination points in the back. R2K trying to also, you know, at least target a few, but the shots are not stopping. Like I said, this is a deja vu effect for Team Bosco over in Erangel earlier.
Yeah, Snappy's gonna be able to find one. Wow, that's a huge grenade! And the Nexus will be taken out cold with the rest of Baron still holding on. The rest of THQ, they tried to swerve into this sector with Dingoes battered and bruised much early on. Ricky tries to fend them all off with a big wraparound kiddo with 1 HP left. Can he handle it? The pressure is immense. Dingoes is out of the game while Team Hawk takes over the other corner of the map. Meanwhile, Sem9, they have Deb bleeding out in the open. No help given to him as well. Good chance for Bosker. They still have the most members in play other than Farm Legend. Now Asper is going to be able to find Farm Legends the moment I speak. They try to crash in the same compound. Leo's knocking by their door, but he's all alone. Rapid Boy is not joining in the fight just yet. He will drive his way towards the other corner of the map, while Rensky did get a pick onto Aboy. Now Asper with the M249 needs to make every bullet count.
Yep, they're holding on, waiting for the reset to happen. Team Hawk might get the advantage because of the timing that they decide to pick out. But Team Bosco now, knowing that there's people knocking on the door, Rappo has been knocked and already been taken out from all the players that is currently outside, similarly to Olio, because, you know, they were waiting to do the reset. But Sem9, good timing to come out. Naoki trying to eliminate all the other Team Hawk players that is currently outside. But still, elimination points right now. Last update that I've seen, one of the team actually have like 12 elimination, or is it 11?
Yeah, and no matter what happens from here on, it's all about getting that chicken dinner. And Bosker is in the prime position once again, but there's going to be a little bit more of an update of the zone. Sem9's playing outside of the open field. This could either go really well or really wrong. And speaking of which,
it's going to go wrong.
Yeah, they have to hit into the same compound or just invade the position where Team Hawk's currently positioned. Bard holding all the way in the back, he's going to sneak his way out, and there's a special package dropped over the heads of Team Hawk for them to restock. I wonder what weapon did they get out of that crate. While Bosker, they need to just go to the streets, and I think by now, a lot of all their utilities have been expended. They still show that they have a few grenades left. Now the smokes are being set up by Heikel, so that no matter how they try to run over, they will eventually be exposed. So great positioning this time around. Team Hawk, you know, I speak about this early on that they didn't show up. It's time for them to prove me wrong.
Yep, I totally agree with you, Contra. But we totally forgotten about Yudu Alliance Forever. Look at Apple. He is still alive. He has been alone since, just as I speak, he has been eliminated. I thought we were going to see like the match we saw previously yesterday, the last match where we did see Pemburu was a solo versus squad. But that is that. Naoki again trying to fish out Sem9 to come out from wherever they are. And now the blue is already painful. I don't know why. Team Bosco might just get this in the bag.
Well, it depends on how they play this one out. Still, they are trying to remove the rest of Sem9. Mambrong is the only healthy remaining member for the squad. Well, they will try to go in for a little bit of drive-through, but I don't think that they serve McDonald's there. If they really do want to get themselves a little bit of burger, what they will possibly find is Mambrong on the other corner. They remove Sem9 for play. Now this is the top 3 scenario. Bard could just sneakily take out players after players, but if he does land those shots, Team Hawk will also be hunting out for him, so he should hold on to the trigger. That grenade connects onto his Aspar. Now it's only 2 members left for Bosker. This game is for Team Hawk, but Bard, he's trying to sneak in from the back. He could pull those numbers for the team if he wants to. He's just waiting for him to take out the rest of Bosker and then make a move. Behind his UAZ, and I think they've already hurt him though, and now they're trying to check each other out. Shots being fired. Zully's first one to fall. Grenade being dropped in. Barb, final remember when he will be taken out. Team Hawk's first chicken dinner has been secured on the final day of the weekend of week 1. This is the PMPL, and my oh my, some high quality plays from Team Hawk. We're gonna be looking at the highlights and we'll pass it over to Key.
This time round, we had a Western Circle, and it played out the way it did, favoring this. We thought Bosco, but Team Hawk, they were the one who came out on top. We have a total points of 23 here, 8 from the eliminations and 15 from the, well, chicken dinner themselves. Finally tasting one on the final day. And you know what they say, if you're gonna go out and end the week, you end it with the bang. Unfortunately for them, it's not the end of the day. We still have Miramar, 2 Miramars, and to end the day with another Erangel later on. Team Bosco comes in second here with their attempt, or at least the points accumulated, because surely we saw it was Homeboys who ended up in second in terms of placement, but not the total points. Meanwhile, Farang Legends gets a feature. Finally, the little brother, or the bigger brother, I don't know who's older, but I guess Farang Legend has been around longer than Clutch Gorilla. So the bigger brother between the two gets a feature. For so long did Clutch get the spotlight, and now Farang gets one on their own. 3 elimination, 901 damage, 35% team contribution, fairly even between the teammates here. 98 meters, longest elimination distance. Now, number 1 will still hold their place because, let's be honest, Dingoes, again, seemingly very consistent throughout this entire day itself. Now, 201 points as we speak here, breaking the first team to break through the 200 mark. Bosco comes in really close despite their last efforts. It was not enough because the gap was too wide between Dingoes and Team Bosco. Now getting even closer as we speak. Probably around 13 points apart now. Homeboys moves up the rank, now in number 3 at 173 points, and R2K makes way for Homeboys. Meanwhile, Clutch Gorillas now pull down towards the second draft, second pager here at 130, alongside with Team Secret, who then move down a rank, but it's Farang Legends who's now moving up 1 step. So these two, which between Farang Legends and Clutch Gorilla, which one of them would end the day on the first draft? That would be one that's quite interesting to look at. Or maybe even the both